the end of our 5th annual Health Equity Summit, and we have a special spotlight. It's going to be the last spotlight of our Health Equity Summit, and we have Sister Brenda Galloway, who is a part of our family here, who we love so dearly. Sister Galloway, take it over. The floor is yours. Tell us what you got going on.
All right. So, how many of you ever been stuck? What's your go-to? What is your go-to?
You?
What's your go-to?
Oh goodness. I don't even
Prayer.
know if I have a good channel.
I was gonna
just
say
be
my
grateful.
parents.
Your parents?
Yeah.
Prayer.
Okay.
Gratitude.
So I had a go-to moment last night. But I sat down to write out this message.
There you go.
Promised to write it today. Suddenly it appeared to me that I don't even know what to say. I don't know where to start. Don't know how to begin. 'Cause the only voice that I hear late at night are my tears. So many tears. So many tears. So many tears. And you know,
Hey!
I have a passion for our youth, and that's something that was shared with the youth. It's a song by Regina Bell, if you want to go back and hear it one day, So Many Tears, because our youth said, nobody hears. Nobody hears, but we have to hear and listen. And it's always the right time to empower our youth.
Yes, yes.
9 years ago, right about this time, I met Brother Abdullah. And that's when our work began. When he said, come on, we're gonna pay you to do what you're already doing the work you're already doing. So this work that we're doing, it's a natural, because in our community, in our neighborhoods, we always nurture and take care of our neighbors. We are meeting needs, we are making changes. So in that time, 9 years ago, 8 years ago, our youth had a photo. It was just a black picture with little white specks in it. And it was our youth at our local Portia Hines Park that were dancing and playing basketball by the light of their cell phones. So the Photovoice emerged. The Photovoice is a project to align with our youth, something that's comfortable for them to do. We provided cameras so they could go out into their community and just naturally take pictures of whatever caught their eyes. Each one of them had a different perspective of a certain picture. And out of that, we were able to make some changes. For example, one of our youth took pictures of trash in the city and on the east side and at Food Line. So what they did was provide more trash containers for regular trash, recyclables. That particular picture I talked about with the black phone screen with the little light turned into a community-based participatory research project. And we ended up with lights, water, restrooms, and a pavilion at Portia Hines Park. And that emerged from that one picture. In the midst of that, we built relationships with our youth. They learned about community cohesion. They gained social and political power.
Yes.
Because when elected officials began to call and speak to youth by their names, that empowered them. when their parents and peers saw the work they were doing and the attention they were getting because they had to be kept visible, it empowered the parents because they knew that this was a program that was really going to, it was motivational for their children because they were always ready to come back to summits, workshops, meeting other youth groups, experiencing art and expressing themselves in art and music. So what we did was, I said so many tears. There's a book, I think it's Michael Mason, Men Cry in the Dark.
Yeah.
Well, our children cry in the closet. And many parents don't go into the rooms, less more the closet, to see what's going on, to listen, to really listen and hear our children. And we hear them, but we have to take another step to empower them. We build relationships with shared visions. That works when it's a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. So we have a shared vision, then we create opportunities for them, individual opportunities, and those that we can collectively put together, put a plan together. And in those opportunities, we create community leadership development, because it's important that youth know that their voices matter, and they are leaders, and they are our future. You know, we say, oh, the children are our future. Yes, they are. It's more than just a song. So we have to nurture them. It is our duty to nurture our youth, because we are building them for tomorrow. They're the ones that's going to serve us as we age. And we advocate for them in the schools, on social platforms, at tables of policy, wherever it's necessary. And at that time, we have them right by our side, guiding them to show them hands-on what it looks like, what happens. And they have someone that's not gonna come and just take a survey, ask them questions, take them on a trip, check off we did this or check off we did that for them. But we just continue to be there with them, and we foster our youth. As a matter of fact, the youth that we had in middle school are graduates now. And we still keep in touch. And also our youth, we have some that are on the spectrum. And there are special programs for them, and we dig into it. And it's just a good thing. And I'm just excited to do the work that I'm doing. Sometimes I get a little burnout because in the realm of self-care, I used to be the one, and I say used to be the one, that will go to bed at night beating myself up because I didn't complete something for somebody. Every day I would dream about what I'm going to do tomorrow for this family or that person. But it was burning me out. So self-care, that term, we play with it, but it's really huge. You have to take care of your mental, your physical, your spiritual, all of that. You have to nurture yourself, because I found myself on the reserve tank, and it was a day that I couldn't help anyone because I was about empty. And when I was about empty on reserve, I didn't know where to turn. I felt like I had nowhere to go. But then, and on that day, I actually drove to Sokola House and I parked. And I left, went across town, I came back around, I parked again. Because I didn't want to come in, because I didn't want anyone to see me in what I call in my brokenness. Because at that morning, everything like crashed. So I was spiraling out. went to Sokoto House, where my Sokoto House family is, whom I love dearly. I don't play about them. And they were in here with Brother Whiteout, Shihan, having a Qigong session. And for about 40 minutes, Brother Whiteout came and he worked with me. He was in this session, but he worked with me and showed me how to breathe, quieted my spirit, had my own body to heal itself. Things I had seen with Chinese Qigong, but had me to get grounded right in here. So that was just wonderful. I'm going to go on to while we're here. These pictures, these pictures you see come from built relationships. In the last 9 years, one of the organizations that Hope has partnered with, and by the way, I'm founder and director of Hope, a nonprofit organization. Well, our mission is to create pathways for sustainable advancement. In that, Coastal Horizons has been our fiscal sponsor, sponsoring organization. With that, we teamed up, and this is a part of our latest Photovoice, where we had youth from 7 to 17. And with that, most of the youth, as you can see, they focus on nature, green spaces. They like to be outside. You know, after the pandemic, none of them want to be at home. Most of them want to be at home. So they want to be outside on the weekends, during the school days. They want to be in after-school programs so they could be outside in nature. The Red Door, I like that. It was downtown, and they talked about the plants being all around the Red Door. This one with the mother and the child. It says about the mother and the child because it represents peace in the community. This one is from our friend here, Randy, because this is Randy's porch on 10th Street between Worcester and Dawson. And this house was from Hurricane Florence, and it had not been repaired, and the family couldn't afford to repair it. FEMA did assist them due to family dynamics, they claim. But I know that all the family, I know the Locke family, and they were all in agreement of getting their home repaired. It's since then been sold. Now someone else is in the Locke house. And all of this, I'm gonna back up so you can see, we had a beach day, and we need more art to create a healthier community. A lot of them are art and music. We had a beach day. It says, what I see in this picture is peace. The beach is nice. It's a nice calming place to relax. And it is a nice place to look at the waves. That was from an 11-year-old. This photo means building a better community inside of a dark world, believing and making a better community. This photo came from a child that had an incarcerated parent. This tree reminds me of the greener, clean, healthy side of Wilmington and all it has been through. It's a place of hope because the vines continue to run up the building. When many people burn their vines, they allowed this to grow. And for that child, there was hope for more green space, green spaces. And this picture here of the clouds, there's a student that actually sketches from the clouds. we all see different things in the clouds, and I could relate because I sketch from the clouds as well. If y'all pay attention to nature, sometimes just look at the clouds, and the clouds are going to speak to you. You're going to see some things. It's going to show you something just for you personally. So, with all of this, one of our students, North Carolina, makes me think of the representation of Wilmington, North Carolina, and the history behind it. Of course, we give the Wilmington's history to our youth. They don't really receive it in school as it is, but they get to see another side, and then they could go ask their parents about what we share with them and researching. There was bars again from a brother of the other student, and the eagle, the flowers and the trees of nature mean peace to me. We need more trees so we can have more air. Our youth just want to breathe. Everybody's peace is different. So what's your peace? So this is a project that we will continue to do around our community. So we have children in our Photovoice. But we're going to have an adult included Photovoice as well. Because as you grow older and go to different sectors in your life, and sometimes adults, like children, our ideas are ignored. And this is a way to express, because everyone's voice is important. But we want to really, really dig in and pay attention to our youth. And I will say that you can be on the lookout, because our youth will be represented, and you will hear from them very soon. I don't have a whole lot more to say, but I am a Wilmington native. This is my home. They say a woman shouldn't tell her age, but I'm proud and I'm blessed to be 66.
Yes, ma'am.
And Sokoto House, my youth, community is what keeps me grounded.
Yeah.
You know, my mom's 89. I always talk about her everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking her out. I'm taking notes so I can get to 89, you know, God willing. But I really thank you all for coming out, participating in this summit.
Yes, ma'am.
It's been very successful, and it's been a blessing to be a part of the Sokoto House alumni. As you know, we have this great network of community health workers in violence prevention, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.
Yes,
So just come back. If this was your first time, please come back.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Galloway. We love you.
Any questions? All right.
Do you have public presentations about this posted on a website for you to go back to or continue to contribute to, or how do you continue the projects going?
Well, we don't have it on a website, but on my website, but Mr. Kevin Roberts is going to help me.
It's in the
So
works.
stay tuned. We know that the holiday season is it's huge, and a lot of organizations shut down. We're not going to shut down, but yeah, just look forward to the first of the year, I'll say for me. But you can always check Sokoto House website, and
hope218.org.
and you can go to my website is hope218.org. Okay.
Thank you, Sister Galloway.
You're welcome.